Hi guys, how are you all doing? Sorry, I brought my brush just to brush my hair because the brush wasn't upstairs when I was getting ready. And I also have my coconut oil. I just like putting oil, coconut oil on my lips so that my mouth can be moving easily when I'm doing a topic video. So how are you guys? How are you all doing? I hope you are all safe with this self-isolating. Me too, I'm well with my family. So you are welcome back to my channel. And today is story time. Yes, it's story time. And yeah, what happened to me many years ago, and I would like to share it. Sometimes when things happen to you, when you see that you are okay, you move on, you're like, okay, I'm okay now, what is the big deal? Okay, that is my past life. I don't have to talk about it. After all, I'm okay. And this have happened to me many years back, and I've forgotten about it. Yeah, I forgot. I've moved on. Just how it normally happened, that you say, oh, maybe somebody offend you and you say, oh, I've forgiven you. You forgive the person, but you will never forget. So things happen, and a lot of things happen to me in my lifehood, growing up, my teenagehood and all that. A lot of things happen that I just leave them behind me, like it's my past life. I'm living my present now. I should be worried about my present, right? But sometimes you need to reverse. I know when we are praying, God, let us move forward. I don't want to look back. God, let me, things like that. But we are all human. Sometimes things so happened and then you flash back. Even though you've said to yourself, oh, I'm never going to think about that. I'm never going to, just as if when somebody upset you, somebody did something really, really bad, and the person comes to you and say, please forgive me. And you're like, yes, I've forgiven you. And truly, truly, you've forgiven the person. And then everybody moved on. And the person did something again, something similar. You'll remember, you'll just flash back that, this person have done this to me before. And she came, or he came to forgive her or him. And now he's doing it again. And you confront the person. I remember what you did the last time. So the person will be like, but you said you've forgiven me. Why do you have to bring up the topic? And be like, yeah, I've forgiven you, but I did not forget. So it's easy to forgive, but it's not easy to forget. That is where I'm going today. So most of you know this. Unless you are new to this channel, you are just passing by, and maybe you are not new, but you have no idea about this. Yeah. And I'm a girl. Do I say I'm a girl? Yeah, I'm still a girl. I'm a girl who have stories to tell, a lot of stories to tell. So I've been working since age 6, and when I said I've been working since age 6, when I was with my grandmother, I pluck mango, I pluck things like that, I pluck things I sell, and I use the money. My grandmother tell me to use the money to buy things I need, not things I want. If I buy things I want, I'll be buying sweet chewing gum now. My grandmother would tell me, buy things you need. Do not use that money to buy things that you want. So when I work like that, when I sell things, when I have the money, I'll use the money to buy, maybe like if I see that my knicker is torn, I'll use the money to buy my knicker. If I see my slipper, it's not like my grandmother doesn't buy things for me, but God just bless her. She's just teaching me how at the age of 6. So I think by age of 9, I started doing maid, and that'll be story for another day, how everything happened. Okay, I started doing maid at age of 9. I was doing maid, and in this picture, the picture I used for my thumbnail, I believe there I was about 16, and I was lost. I was lost for 4 years, and I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know my parents, my family were looking for me. I don't know whether I'm going straight to the point because I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. Okay. The reason why I flash back and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it so that somebody can learn from it, and then somebody can know, apart from you hearing things from the social media, you know that things that sometimes we see things on social media, we're like, oh, it's just on social media, Jared, they don't come with their yeah. Nobody even know what is true, nobody know what is real anymore. Sometimes things that is happening in social media that you guys are watching is real. And I'm going to share my experience with you guys, and I'm still living it. It's still happening right now. Okay, it's yeah. So I was working with different people, you know. Every year or every 2 years they will take you and put you in another place. And one day I was working with a family, and my contract have ended. So I was with my uncle in our family house, and this guy came. Then I was 13 years old. Yes, I was 13 years old. This guy came, and the guy, my uncles know the guy's mom. Okay, like the mom always come and, you know, ask for maid and things like that. So my uncle know the guy's mom, and which they know the guy that is the woman's son. So this, I was just there one, it was in the morning. Ooh, I'll try not to be emotional. Yes, guys, it was in the morning. Obviously, I was looking for work, and it was in the morning, and this guy came, greet my uncle that, oh, my mom sent me to come and get 2 maid, you know. My mom, because I was listening to what they were saying, my mom said she need one for herself and she need one for her friend. So my uncle gets one. There was one girl there, and that was when I was 13 years old. Okay, and when I was age 13, there's another girl there. I believe that girl will be older than me. I think she'll be about 15, 16. So the man took us, and he took us to his mom's house, which is somewhere in Lagos, around Ogba. If you are from Nigeria, you know Ogba, and if you don't know Ogba, it's around Lagos State. Yeah. So we went to Ogba, and I saw this woman. The way I would say that woman, I think she'll be in her 50s, going to 60. And I greet her, and she was like, Bele, because that her friend told her that she doesn't want somebody older, she wants somebody like my age, around 13. And you know, but she wants somebody older because of the, I think she have chicken in her garden, she do like, she sell egg, things like that. So she was like, Bele, my dear, and you'll be going to stay with my friend. And that was in around Babish Tower. I don't know how many of you know Babish Tower. If you're from Nigeria, you might not live in those island, or you know, Babish Tower around Ikoyi side, the Falomo, Balinde, you know, side, the Babish Tower. You know, there's a Babish, and those, you know, if when you get to Falomo or Balinde, is not far to that place. Oh my god, such a memory. There's a Babbage, and those building, there's a tall building, is one of those building, block 1. The rest of the story for another day. So he said, okay, she didn't tell me the address, I'm just describing the place for you, just you guys to know that yes, this time of year, this is what I was going through in my own world. So the man, the lady was telling me, oh, my son will take you tomorrow morning to my friend's house. You're gonna be working for my friend. and that was it. He took me to her friend, his son took me to her friend's house. Now I started working there. This woman maltreats me. Oof. Yeah. Sometimes it's 50, sometimes 70%, sometimes 80%. Oof. um and I was working with this woman. When I was working with this woman, a lot happened in my life. I worked with this woman for 1 year. After 1 year, I said I was going. She was so nice to me, and she bought me a lot of, it's not like she buy me anything really, because then I was very slim, and she's also a slim person. She bought some stuff and she gave me some stuff. She was like, oh, I said, yeah, I was coming back. And the uncle that dropped me like 11 months ago, he came to pick me. He said, oh, mommy money. Yes, I will. So I went home to my family to spend the Christmas. And after the Christmas, after the New Year, I came back to the woman with the same process that my madam's friend that my madam friend's son came to pick me. Well, he's the one that picked me from my madam, take me to his mom's house. From his mom's house, with the other girl working with the other woman, we both, the uncle take us to my own uncle's place. So after I went to spend Christmas and New Year with my parents, I came back. The same uncle came to pick me from my uncle's place, take me to his mom, and then the next day, because it's all back to around Babish Tower, we call it Babish Tower, yeah, but around Victoria Island, yeah, I think it was around Victoria Island, somewhere like that. So it will be too late, so I sleep in his mom's place, and the next morning he took me back to my madam. So I was there 1 year, 2 year, and I remember the first year the guy would come maybe once, maybe 3 times before it was time for me to go. I believe he came to take money. I was working. I don't know what is happening to my money. A lot of things happen in my life, guys. But I now remember that my first year, the guy came at least 3 times to check on me. And I don't believe that he came to check on me. I believe that he came to take my salary. That's what I believe. Okay, so when I came back to my madam, 1 year, I didn't see this guy. 2 years, I didn't see this guy. 3 years, I did not see this guy. And I'm just there working. I was just there working. 4 years, nobody asked of me. I didn't see this guy. I didn't hear anything. Me too, I didn't ask for anything. I'm just there working as innocent child, vulnerable child. I was just there working. Meanwhile, I was lost. My uncle lost contacts with the lady that normally sent her son to come and, the lady that sent her son to pick me. They lost contacts. I don't know what happened. My uncle don't know where I was working. They don't know I was somewhere in Victoria Island. And I didn't know I was lost. I thought my uncle, I know that somebody took me there now. Obviously, the person where I'm working, But I was working there. I share my family have been looking for me for almost 2 years. They have no idea my whereabouts. They look for me for 2 years. And after they look for me for 2 years, they give up. They believe that I'm lost. There's nothing they can do. They can't find me. I cannot be found. That's their own side. My own side, I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know anybody was looking for me. No idea. So one day, we don't have light. so there's no water. And it's those, that's why I described where I was living. Victoria Land, somewhere in Babish Tower. Victoria Island, somewhere in Babish Tower. First block. I mean, it's block 1. So we live in 10th floor. So you can imagine 10th floor, there's no light. When there's no light, the lift is not working. Even though there's light, the lift is working. Is risk, because the lift can stop working anytime. So so imagine you put pocket on your hair, you climb 1 floor, 2 floor, 3 floor, 4 floor, 5 floor, till 10th floor. And that is how I was fetching water. And when you are fetching water, because there's a lot of people, sometimes one block there's no water, it's only one block that is giving water, so we always queue. So I was just there queuing. I wanted to fetch water, and I saw one of my elderly brother's friend that they went to school together, and he was like, hey, that is Nestor brother, Nestor sister, that is Nestor sister. Oh my days, they've been looking for you. Wow, you work here? I'm like, yeah, and I didn't get lost. I was even challenging him that, because I know him, I know he's my brother's friend. We know when they were young, they go to school together, blah blah blah. So I'm like, I wasn't lost. What are you talking about? I work here, I work in the other block. He said, oh, I work there too. I just started working there. And the reason why, he said he's been working there for like a month. And the reason why he's been working there for a month, we never get to meet each other, is the lady I was working with, her husband is based in Ibadan. So normally we go to Ibadan. Sometimes when we go to Ibadan, we spend like 1 month. We spend maybe like, sometimes we spend like 1 year. She can just leave me there because she have this disabled child that I always assist. So sometimes we just go there. So during that period that my brother friend was working there, I wasn't away. So when we came back, there were no water. So I was fetching water, and he saw me, was like, oh, they've been looking for you. Oh, where are you? I'm like, nobody was looking for me. I didn't get lost. Oh, you don't understand. So he quickly ran to his uncle, his own uncle, and his uncle, may he so rest in peace. I heard now that the man too have passed away. That my brother's friend's uncle. So that my brother's friend uncle that found me, he ran to his uncle, which is uncle and my uncles, they are best friend. So he ran to his uncle that day that, oh, I've seen Johnny, because they call me Johnny, Janet. Oh, Johnny, I see Johnny, Nestor's younger sister. I saw her. She's working the same place I was working. And the next day, I tell you, my uncles came. They told me that they've been looking for me. I'm like, you've been looking for me? I work here. You guys, long story short. And why did I bring up this story? That this is my own past. Like, let's say that my brother's friend did not found me. Obviously, maybe I'll just be working there. Maybe I'll be working there for the rest of my life. Or God forbid, maybe this woman is kind of, she could use me for something and she'll get away because nobody know my whereabouts. I've left all this behind me, but when something happened, it just make me flash back with things that I thought I've forgotten. I've left them behind me. Now, the reason why I shared this story with you guys was I have a cousin that got lost doing this model maid. She's lost, and she's still lost today. They've not found her. They look for her everywhere. They did not see her, and they've given up on her. There was even a time that they took somebody else's child to her mom and said, this is your child. And the lady was like, this is not my daughter. So the child they took to her, that means that child too does not know her parents. She's lost. So during this whole, like those days, I don't know about now, those days that I was doing maid, a lot of madam did some so nasty things that unbelievable. and they got away with it. Nobody to challenge them. These people that is giving them maid, some of them are not educated. They don't know anybody. They don't know anything. When they say, some of them can, even though when some of them know where their child is working, the woman can just say, oh, I don't know what happened to her. More on color bread new ko de pada wale mo, or they can say, ó sálọ. You know, ó sálọ mean, oh, she ran away. Meanwhile, maybe they've taken that child to go and do something, but nobody to challenge them. Now, 4 days ago, I was speaking to my younger sister, our last born. She was talking to me, and all of a sudden she keeps sending me picture, this man picture. I'm like, hey, who is this man picture you are sending? Say, auntie, you don't remember? That is brother Sunday. Excuse me. And this is my cousin. I'm like, oh, he's grown, look. And this my cousin I'm talking about, it was his own sister, younger sister, that got lost. I wasn't there when it happened. I was in UK here, but when I went home, I was told that, and I know the girl. When I was back home, I know she was small. She was around, I think she was around 7. Yeah, it was around 7. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, she was around 7, play around. But when I came, I told her she too started doing maid, and then she got lost. And up to today, how many years they've not found her? Is that girl alive? Nobody know. Are they going to find her? Nobody know. Is she looking for her own family too? Nobody know. A lot of children are lost like that doing this maid thing. And sorry guys, her name is Iyabo. And when my sister was talking to me, we're talking, and I'm like, oh, have they find his sister that got lost? My sister told me, no, they haven't found her still. They haven't. Now, what I want to say is, things like this happened. Nobody cares. Nobody know anything. Nobody care. Everybody's doing their own thing. But lately, because of social media, we see when madam are maltreating their maid. People are judging the madams. People are judging the parent, especially the parent. People are judging. And I'm here on behalf of our parents that normally give us a way to go and do maid. Sometimes they tell you to go and do maid to better your life. Sometimes they tell you to go and do maid to bring money to the family. You know, sometimes they just tell you, just go to the city and go and open your eye. See what's in the shell. You know, people send their children to the city to do maid for a different reason. Some of us, even I was one of the people that was blaming parents. I didn't judge. I just blamed them that why will you send your child to go and do maid if you know you cannot afford to look after your child? Why are you giving birth to so many children? Point of correction. We should not judge those parents. We should not even blame them. Like what happened to me in my childhood now, I did not blame my parents because I even thank them. They did what they understand then. Like me now, I have 3 children. I'm raising my children the way I understand it. I know some people might say the way I'm raising my kids, they might say, is this how you raise your kids? This is the wrong way, totally wrong to raise your kid. But that is how I want to, that's how I've chosen to raise my children. The way you are raising your children, if I see it, I might say, what is this now? But that is the way you've chose to raise your children. So I believe our parents if you are one of the people that you are in my shoe, you are watching this video, and you are in you are in similar case, and you've been judging your parents, you've been blaming them, yeah, don't blame them. That is what they understand, then they did. And sometimes it's good. It was made that make me who I am today, by me doing maid. Maybe let's say I wasn't doing maid, I was back in my village. Maybe I would have married one village champion man, and I'll be a village champion wife. You know, I won't know what is other part of the world is like. Life is a challenge. It's just like some people go to war. It's not everybody that go to war that come back, and some of them that come back, they went with two hands. Some of them come with one hand. They went with two eyes. Some of them come with one eye. Do you guys understand? When I went to Nigeria 2016, my brother's friend, best friend, shared one story with me. And he didn't just share the story with me. He took me there and he showed me. He said there's this guy who was working with this rich man. And the rich man was sick, very sick. And, you know, they just employed this guy working like houseboy, cleaning the house, you know, ironing, do things where houseboy they do. And this man got sick. And he was there looking after the man, doing things, doing that. And when the man wanted to die, the man wrote him in his will. It's not like he gave him everything, but he gave me one. I was told I gave him one big plot of land. He gave him he writes so much money for him that is the money that will last him for his own lifetime. A lifetime, this money will last him. And the man passed away. And the houseboy that was working, he got everything the man gave him. The family, because it's in the will, the family gave him. And this houseboy, he didn't misuse it or misuse it. The land that this man willed to him, you know what he did with it? He went to go and use it to build a big hospital in his community. He said there's no hospital. Where hospital is very, 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 very far. Build hospital for pregnant women, for, you know, when you are sick. Big hospital he built. So let's say maybe he's not doing maid. He's not doing houseboy. He's not going to achieve that. I know that happened 1 in thousands or 1 in a million. You'll be that lucky. But it could be you. And I'm not saying that to say, oh, okay, it's good for you to send your child to go and do maid, to go and do this. If you want your child to go and do maid, don't let them go at tender age. Let them go when they are matured. So they too, they have eyes, they see, they know things. They know, okay, this is the way to my house. This is the way to my uncle's house. This is the way to my auntie's house. It's not like when they are small, they are vulnerable. They have no idea what is going on. Do you guys understand? A lot of maid achieved a lot of things. But the one that lose were more. The one that lose their life. I also lose a cousin. I was in this country. I remember the last time I saw her, may I so rest in peace. We were coming from our village town. We were both in the same car. We were coming to the city to do maid. And I was lucky, blah, 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 blah. I came to this country. She was working as well. Her madam said she was complaining stomachache. Stomachache, 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 stomachache. This, my cousin I'm talking about, is my dad's younger sister's daughter. Her madam just brought her to our family house. Say, oh, she was complaining stomachache. She doesn't know what is wrong with her. She was just complaining stomachache. That's why she brought her. And a few days later, my cousin passed away. could be ordinary stomach ache. It could be maybe. It's only God that know. Do you guys understand? I'll stop here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.